Hey guys.
Hello, everyone. So, we have been on vacation, obviously, and it has been a great time.
Yes, it has.
It's been amazing. Savannah, who we're going to be talking to in just a minute, did do her first haunt ever. And so we're going to be talking to her about what she felt about the experience and how she feels about, doing some haunted attractions moving forward.
There's a storm brewing, guys. We tried to get you the nice, beautiful moon because it's beautiful and red in the background.
They can see it. We can't see it because of the live thing.
Yeah,
It's back
you
there.
can still barely see it. It
Yeah.
was beautiful.
Yeah, and then we got delayed. It was mainly my fault, I think. And then our son woke up on top of it, and so we got delayed. We did have this nice setup, but it kind of,
That's the thing about being parents.
yeah, kids come first, always. But you all know that. Anyway, so what are we doing tonight? Why are we live? There's no talking scared. There's
No.
clearly no minister. There's no haunt
And,
reviews.
guys, by the way, we didn't make the post because we were trying to show our children fireworks. But we are having Talking Scared tomorrow night.
Yeah, it'll
We
be
didn't
tomorrow
forget.
night.
Paige will be on with us tomorrow night. So
Tomorrow
I'm
night,
sorry for
9:30.
the delay. But we were out trying to have some family time.
Yeah, we were. But I wanted to, we're going to talk a little bit about the future of Haunted Honeymooners, a little bit about what we got planned for this coming haunt season, and just kind of some of our plans in general for the future. But before we get into that, I wanted to take a minute and talk about some of the people in the haunt industry that have had a big impact on us, and give a few thank yous that are needed to be given.
It has been an amazing ride so far, guys.
Yeah,
and we
it's been crazy.
couldn't have grown the way that we have without you guys, our fans. And not only just you guys, but the different people that we've met along the haunt community have helped us out so much. And we're so grateful for that, guys.
Yeah, and there was a couple that I wanted to talk about specifically. There's obviously people that we're going to miss.
Yes.
And people that we're not going to be able to mention. And, a collective
And
thank
if
you.
we miss you guys, we're so sorry because we thank you all from the bottom of our hearts for everything that you've done to help us accomplish what we have.
Yeah, we really do. It's been an amazing ride, but there was a few in particular I wanted to reach out to and give a special thank you to. People that mean a lot to us. I wanted to start off tonight talking about a guy named Chris Burke.
Yes.
You all know him as Moist. You may know him as Chris. We are fortunate enough to know him as both.
He was our very first guest on Talking Scared, and he gave us the encouragement to keep moving with it, along with Sam Coo.
Yeah.
They really gave us a big when
Both
it
of them.
comes to Talking Scared, and I don't know that we would have been able to continue the way that we did had we not gotten that little pat on the back, so
Yeah.
to speak, with them.
The logo for Talking Scared was actually drawn and designed by Sam Cooke. And the logo, the main image you see on the Minister of Darkness's Facebook page was done by Chris Burke.
Yep.
And they've both been so supportive. I remember when we first started this thing with the Minister, it was supposed to be kind of just, we were going to do some immersive haunt reviews
Yeah.
with him, and that wasn't ever going to really develop into much more than that. And
But he's
part of
grown into his own.
he has, and part of the reason he has been because of the encouragement of Chris.
Yes.
Chris has been there since day one. He knew about the Minister before I fully even knew about the Minister.
I was so excited I had to tell somebody, and the Minister was a birthday gift to James. I got with Recomposed Design on the costuming, and we come up with the right costuming and stuff for the Minister. I got with Tony Buck from Tony Buck Epics, and he helped me design a killer mask.
Yeah,
And
it's pretty cool. I'm a big fan.
Like we just collectively got together and talked about these things. And I was so excited. I was sharing all this information with Chris Burke, and he's excited for JC.
And he's been there to help coach at times with getting better at this. I'm very new to all of this stuff.
Hi, Jerry.
And and he's been there along with each step of the way, and has always been there to encourage and everything like that. And it's been amazing. And I wanted to say a special thank you to him and to Moist. I know that the Minister especially gives Moist a pretty rough time.
But we love him.
But understand that all comes from absolutely
The
nothing
Minister's
but...
a did.
He can hear you.
I'm just saying, that's who he is.
But anyways, you know, it all comes from love, and I have nothing but love and respect for Chris, and for Moise, man. You know, they're the same person and different all the same. So that was the first one I wanted to talk about. The second one, it just popped up that means a particular lot to us. And I don't want to talk about Gravedigger tonight. I do want to mention this. I want to mention this before we go on, as we always do. Scurryface.com. Go vote for Gravedigger. He was on earlier, and he's all modest. And he's, vote for whoever you want. Go vote for Gravedigger. If you like Tiggy, you do your thing. But we're obviously pro Gravedigger. Only one vote this time.
Why,
yeah, we're about to get into it a little bit as to.
Yeah.
We didn't just. I don't want anybody to think that we just were like, him.
Jumped on the
We pick
Gravedigger
him.
bandwagon. No.
Yeah, that's it. That wasn't the case at all. Mike Ross and his wonderful wife are two of the most phenomenal people that I have ever had the privilege of interacting with
Absolutely.
and being around. This isn't a kiss butt session or anything
No.
like that. This is a genuine. I respect everything that he stands for. And here's the thing.
And that's the reason we're saying go vote for Gravedigger,
Yeah.
because we have the utmost respect for him, for who he is, and for the fact that, you know, no matter what he believes, through his entire life and with his persona, it doesn't matter as long as we're all a family with the honk community. And
Yeah.
that's what he's looking for. And that's what we want to try to do too. Like, we have built a lot of our morals and our basis for Haunted Honeymooners off of what we have learned through Gravedigger.
Through Gravedigger, and I mean, you know, and also a little, it's not all from him. We did have some of this stuff on
Yes.
our own. But it's
just the way he presents himself.
It is. And it's also, I want you to think about something. If you really know who Mike Ross the person is, there are things about the character that I play that, you know, at times may not seem like it would mesh up.
Yeah.
And there's never any, but it does. It all blends together perfectly, and he's very accepting of anything out there.
Absolutely.
So, and I know that we haven't been as gung-ho and on the bandwagon about vote for Gravedigger in the finals. But part of it is, you know, like he was saying earlier, it's one vote per IP address, per person. And they're pretty strict about it. You know, don't try and cheat. You're just going to get
Please
your votes
don't.
deleted anyways.
They count.
Yeah,
they really count. How big?
we encourage, you know, very much not to do anything like that. We want him to win, but we want him to win the right way. And don't get your votes deleted. All right, so don't try anything shady or anything like that. Just vote for him. Or, you know, again, I'm not gonna dog Tiggy. Excuse me.
Tiggy.
Piggy's on and Tiggy. I got confused there for a second. I'm not gonna dog her at all. But I do. You know, I'm pro Gravedigger, and these are the reasons why I'm pro Gravedigger. It's not just a decision I made overnight.
No.
This is somebody I have had the privilege of interacting with. This is somebody that has been a mentor to me, even today, throwing in a little helpful advice. And you know, and always the right thing, always the right way. And again, Mike
Gravedigger's
Ross.
tag. Everybody, try to get that out there for him. He's trying to get it out there, and it's a great tag, and it's a great mentality to be in. Hashtag look up, lift up.
Yeah, and don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick. Okay, it's real simple. And
Which is the hashtag.
Yeah.
Look up, lift up. Don't try to discourage people in the honk community. Don't be rude to the people in the honk community. For one, don't support people that aren't a part of the honk community as a part of the honk community.
yeah.
We've been having some issues with that.
Yeah, we might touch on that a little bit too,
Yeah.
because that got heated up a little bit
Yeah, a
earlier
little
on a
bit.
different page. But
And
anyway,
just love everybody in the honk community. Help them get better. Help them build better. And that's the values that he brings forth, and we love Mike Ross for it.
we do. So big shout out to him again. A shout out to Chris Burke. And one other person in particular that I really wanted to talk about is Maximus.
Yes.
We have talked about Maximus a lot, and we have had the absolute privilege of getting to know a lot of people from the schoolhouse and getting to interview a lot. We'll be having one tomorrow.
Yes.
Again, we'll be
Hey,
talking to another
We
one.
did not forget about you guys on Monday. We did not forget about Paige.
Yeah.
We were just doing some family time.
Yeah. And
We were
but anyway-
very much looking forward to talking to her. She actually just started a new job, and I'm excited to ask her about it.
Yeah. So, but with Maximus, so we were again brand new brand new to the haunt scene. Now, I do think we've made a little bit of a splash. I think we've made a little bit of an impact.
More than what we ever thought we would at this point.
But
and that's Maximus.
Yeah.
And that's primarily because of, honestly, with Maximus, he was the first one to help us get acquainted with a lot of the people in the haunt community. He introduced us to Gravedigger.
Mhm.
And we love him for it. We love everything that he does. We love the fact that, hey, Midwest Haunters Convention, they moved. And Ohio is such a big hub for anything haunt. And Maximus, along with everybody else at the association, they really pulled together and made sure that Ohio still had something really wonderful to go to.
Yeah, they did. They put together a great event, and the reason that I think part of the reason we have so much love for Maximus is we were welcomed in and encouraged to be a part of the convention and allowing us to do some of the stuff that we were able to do up there, and then coming to us and asking us to do stuff for him. It means a lot to be able to do that and to be able to be a part of that. And on top of that, it's happening again next year, and I'm not going to talk at all about it because none of it's confirmed or anything like that, but I presented an idea to him. It was just kind of a thought in my head, and instead of him being like, nah, it's dumb, I don't want to do anything to do with that, no, I don't think that's going to work out, he listened, he took it before the people that run this, and there's a strong possibility that this is going to happen, and I respect the hell out of him, whether it happens or not.
Yeah.
I respect the hell out of him for that, and for having that trust and that faith, and being willing to listen, and the love that he has for the haunt industry, and for
Thank you
Dent
for all the
Schoolhouse,
hearts.
and for the Ohio Halloween Hunters Association, the Ohio Hunters Association, and the convention. It just is unprecedented, man. He has so much passion for it, so much love for it. It's unmatched, and this man literally bleeds haunts.
Yes.
It's his lifeblood, man. It's what he does every single second that he has. And he has one of the best attitudes, one of the most humble guys you'll ever meet. I am going to kick his ass in fantasy football, though.
Yeah.
There'll be no mercy shown. None.
Speaking of that,
I'll
we
put
have
my
3
foot right on the
spots
throat.
covered already.
We do?
And we haven't forgot.
Technically
We're going
5 because we got you and me.
Yeah.
And then we have, now I know we haven't seen him in a while. It's been a long time since we've seen him. But he is coming back. And the Overseer will have a spot in the Fantasy Football League as well. And he is making a comeback. And if you're confused, you're like, who in the hell is the Overseer? I understand.
YouTube.
Yeah, you got to go way back. Way back. But we're
Way
tight.
back.
We're
I'm
tight
talking
being the
about
Overseer.
when we had a flower vase and a candy craze, plastic container that we cut a slit in with rubber band wrapped around it. That was our tripod back then, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, that was
Savannah's
all
idea.
Savannah.
It was Savannah's idea.
And,
It worked.
It worked.
You never knew till we told you.
But our first tripod was a red flower vase
Yeah.
with a candy craze container upside down with a slit cut in it so the phone would stay stable with a rubber band around it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple inside secrets about the start of Haunted Honeymooners.
Yeah.
And it's been a crazy ride. It's been cool. We've met a lot of great people. There was a few that we really wanted to talk about today, and I want to talk about one other person before we go on and something that they're starting to do. Nick
Beiser.
Nick Beiser, he has started the Science Behind the Haunt, and it's a very, very cool Facebook page. It's super new, and it's
geared towards people that have haunted attractions, people that work in specifically haunted attractions. And the first episode that we got to watch, and it was recent, it talked about a lot of really important information that you need to know.
Yeah, especially if you're running a haunt,
Absolutely.
if you're a haunt actor or something like that, some of the safety that goes in behind it. They were talking about dehydration and hypothermia and hyperthermia. I think I got that right. I hope so. It's the exact opposite of hyperthermia. And crazy enough, turns out you can get hyperthermia. And I didn't know this, just in the middle of a 70-degree day.
Yeah.
If things aren't,
They have to be
correct in your
right.
body and balanced and right. And I didn't know that. I had no idea. And I thought it had to be cold as shit. Turns out it doesn't. Doesn't at all.
And out of all the people that he had on to talk to about, why not a firefighter?
Yeah, had a firefighter on there.
So we expect big things out of Nick.
Yep.
He's just getting started. We were in that spot at one point, so.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah. So if you're a part of a hunt in any way, shape, or form, or if you just want to learn a little bit more information about things, that you didn't think.
Hell, maybe you're out there thinking about trying to start one day.
Absolutely.
That thought's running through your head and you're not sure about some of the stuff that goes on, man, it's a good resource, and reach out to him. Send him a message. I promise he'll respond, and be more than happy to talk to you about whatever you want to talk about.
What information we've found from Nick so far is he is a very scientific person when it comes to things like this, and it's really cool to talk to people that have the whole full circle aspect of what's going on in the hunt community.
Yeah, it is. And I think that's going to kind of wrap it up for the ass-kissing portion of the segment tonight. We do want to send out a general thank you to the hunt community in general for accepting us the way that we did, that you have, two jerks that are just coming up to tell you everything, what they think about it, and then blow it up on Facebook for you and make sure everybody hears about it.
We came to you guys as 100% consumers.
Yep.
We do not own hunts.
Nope.
And if you followed us at all, you know this. We have not
This isn't news to
acted
anybody.
in haunted houses. That's not something we've done. It's something that, the minister is very much looking forward to attempting to do in the future. And, as a consumer...
He's gotten a couple offers.
Yeah, he has. But
He
as
hasn't said yes to anything. You want me to shut up? All right, go ahead. My bad.
Okay, as a consumer standpoint, we want to be able to bring this stuff to you guys that way. We don't have all the flashy bells and whistles. We want to show the hunt community the things that, the regular Joe is looking for in a hunt, because that's the people that come out more than the people that are in hunts.
Yeah.
Because they're in hunts through the season. They can't. And we just wanted to cater to the populace on this one and try and get as much information about as many big name hunts, little hunts, all of our actors, all of our makeup artists, owners, everybody that we possibly can in the hunt community. Get their names out there and get them more recognition, because we work better together, and that's what we want to do.
So, kind of lost my train of thought there for a second.
I'm sorry. You
That's
kept
all right.
interrupting
It's
me,
all right.
and I
I'm
lost
all-
your train of thought.
I know, it's terrible. Kind of the future of Haunted Honeymooners and some of the things that we're looking at doing. It does appear that we are going to be doing a little bit more of a.
Finish thinking.
I
know
don't.
you're reading.
Yeah, but I don't understand it. I'm confused.
Okay, I gotta read. I'm sorry.
Oh.
You're kind of
move
looking at the top
yeah,
of
well,
our head.
Maybe I wanted you to look at the top of my head, Maximus.
It's well, that's not right, James.
What?
Now we're sideways.
Good job, Gracie.
See, the problem is we're looking at the screen and it's not showing
Yeah.
that you're looking at the top
and
of our
Gravedigger
head.
said that it's fine. So you know what?
And now
You
we're
need-
sideways.
You need a better phone.
Let me fix it,
Oh,
because I can't do sideways.
See what you've done, Maximus. See what you've done.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, moving on. The future of Haunted Honeymooners. What's going on? What are our plans for the future? Number one, immersive haunts are going to be taking a bigger role in the Facebook page.
That doesn't mean the walkthrough hunts are going to take the back seat,
No,
because guess
not at all.
what? There's a lot more of them, and they're going to be in the forefront of the haunt community.
But we really.
But as we go through some
Yeah.
of these haunted attractions today and stuff, we're like, all right, that was fun. It was comical for us to go through. Let's go find an immersive. So we've kind of gotten a little addicted to it.
Yeah, a little bit. A
Yeah.
little bit. What's up,
But
Regan?
but we're very much into every haunted attraction aspect.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much all animatronics, but we'll talk about that
We'll talk
later.
about. Man, we went to one today.
It was all animatronics.
Oh, it was bad. God, it was bad. And they didn't want to talk to us either, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's the first reject we've gotten, but it was fine. And
And what animatronics they had, they were
They
pretty
were
good
good.
animatronics.
they were good. But we'll
But
talk
that's
about
it.
it.
We'll talk about it
about
later.
it, man. It's we haven't had a bad one in a while. But this is probably not going to be a great one. But it is
No.
what it is,
I
and they
still
did
think
have.
it beats Scared
They did well. That's not saying much.
Okay.
But we are going to
Wow.
talking about Scared View. again, if you have watched from the very beginning, we are giving Scareview another go round.
Absolutely.
I've
What did you say you were
actually-
going to call it? You dubbed it something.
Better or worse?
Better or worse.
Yeah, better or
It's
worse.
going to be on a segment that we're doing better or worse.
Yeah.
And we're going to take whichever one was one of the worst ones that we've done, and we're going to try to revisit those to see if things have gotten better or worse.
And here's the crazy part. So we were pretty rough on Scareview. We
Bubbles
just had a
just flew
bubble
out of nowhere.
fly by our
Like,
heads.
out of
Where
nowhere.
are they? They're, yeah, okay. So there's just random bubbles showing up.
So, I don't know if you guys can see them,
There's a
but
little girl blowing bubbles. She's a ghost. It's coming out of the walls.
Okay. Savannah thinks it's a ghost blowing bubbles. It's very possible. We don't
honestly,
know.
there's no children down there blowing bubbles.
It is kind of weird. But anyways, again, man, the bubbles have caused me to lose my train
I know,
of thought
I'm
now.
sorry.
No, that's not your fault. You weren't blowing the bubbles. But man, what the hell were we talking about? Animatronics?
No, we were
No,
talking,
you were talking
about
about
better or
the
worse.
Better or worse? Ah, that's right, Scareview. One of the people that works at Scareview, I actually had the opportunity to talk to, and this was a little ways back. It was actually kind of right after the review, and if you've watched the review, it's only on YouTube. But thank you. Yes, a squirrel. But if you go back on YouTube and you watch it, it's pretty rough review. We weren't super kind to them, but we gave them what we thought they deserved. And we weren't mean either, but you know, it was definitely the worst one we've ever had. And I talked to him, and he has actually, at that time, invited us back out. Wants us to come back out and see if they've made improvements and see if they've done better. And I told him if he kills it and it's way better, I'll completely redo the review. I may even delete the one off of YouTube that's on there.
No.
Nah, probably not. But if they do a really good job with it, we're going to give them a brand new review, full
Absolutely.
tilt. If they don't, then we're not going to.
But if not, we're just going to basically do a better or worse.
Yeah.
Where are all these
Yeah.
bubbles coming from?
There's a lot of bubbles. It's
There's
weird.
bubbles everywhere. It's kind of odd.
I don't know what's going on. But you know, so that's cool that they've been open to the feedback and have tried to make some changes based off some of the things that have been said. So we're going to be doing a couple different ones for that. We were going to do a couple different ones that were going to be better or worse, but we're going to some haunts that we've been to already, but we're going for a different experience.
Yes.
So we're going back to the USS Nightmare.
We'll be going back to Dent, but it's going to be for Touch Pass.
Yeah,
we haven't
Touch Pass,
experienced that, and
lights
we need
out.
to get that one out to you guys.
That's it. We are done with Dent Schoolhouse after that. There's nothing else to review.
Except for Talking Scare because we love you.
That's literally it. I can't think of
Next
anything
month.
else that we could review on Dead Schoolhouse anymore. It's
Except
every
Savannah.
experience. And then we're going to go to USS Nightmare. We're going to do their extreme tour. It's a several-hour
Where they were coming
tour. And Sam Coop has asked us to come out for that and do a review of that one. And we're going to. We're going to go out and check it out and see what it's all about. We're very excited about it. And I think that's kind of, we got a couple repeats as far as, you know, we'll be going back to Wells Township. We'll be going back to Castle Blood, but these are all ones that we did for a seasonal haunt. We're going to go back and check them out during the haunt season. We're going back to Blood Prison for their full haunt. Going back to Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse.
You guys saw the
They're
bubble
full-
that time. I saw it.
Yeah, for that full
I know where
haunt.
they're coming from. They're
I'm glad you, detective, has figured out the location of the bubbles.
She's looking everywhere.
Yeah, that's a big bubble. Anyways, that was a definite squirrel
That
moment
was a
right
definite
there.
squirrel moment.
Jesus.
Ignore the bubbles.
Yeah. So we'll be going back to all of those.
Hi, Chris.
Do
You
it.
missed your shout out.
You did, you missed it.
You'll have to go repeat, sir.
So we're going back to all of those, checking them all out, giving them another actual haunt review, and then we'll kind of be checking them off the list and moving on from those a little bit. We will be going to Ripley's Haunted Attraction. I'm actually
I'm
I'm excited.
about this one.
I'm excited. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a little uneasy. I wasn't sure about it at first, and I'm pretty stoked. I've been talking to them. They've been very open. Been talking to a gentleman named Donald that's one of the owners and operators there, and he's very excited to have us. We're going to be going with Mark from Brimstone Haunts, and Savannah might be joining us. We don't know
We're
yet.
still on the rocks there.
Still on the
She's
rocks a
thinking
little
about
bit.
it, especially since other haunt people are coming with us.
Yep. She felt like she has to prove herself now.
She's got a little bit of us in her.
Can't chicken out in front of Mark. So, but we're going to go and check them out tomorrow. We'll be doing an interview with them tomorrow, which is very exciting. Got to give a big thank you to Nightmare Haunted House down on Broadway at the beach. They did a
Absolutely.
phenomenal job, really. It's
really
only a
did.
10-minute haunt. So there's only going to be so many points that they can score in a 10-minute haunt.
But
what
that's
they
something
did
we'll
was
get
really
into
good.
a lot later.
Yeah,
too.
we'll
we
talk
don't want
about
to give
that
it
a
all
lot
away
more.
right now.
But got to talk to a gentleman, one of their actors named Stretch. We're hoping to have him on for Talking Scared in 2020.
And man, his zombie costume was killer.
It really was. It was very good. They had some awesome moments in the haunt. I was surprised how much they packed into 10 minutes. They had a hallway.
If
there.
you're unsure of anything to do with haunted attractions and you really want to get your feet wet, there you go. Because
Yeah.
it's quick,
It's 10
simple,
minutes.
painless.
It's 10
but
minutes
you got
and you're out.
plenty of haunt in the middle.
Yeah,
of
you
it.
got some actual good scares, some actors that did really good job.
One dude made me jump twice.
Yeah, I was very surprised. And I was surprised in a good way, but it was really good. And I was very pleasantly surprised. Had a great conversation with them,
Yeah.
and can't wait to go. And tomorrow we're going to do Ripley's. And while we're out, we might drag Mark over and go do that one real quick because they're literally right beside each other. We might go hit
It
it up
is worth
again.
another minute.
Absolutely. And it was very good. We're very excited to go do that. The one we will not be going back to is Outbreak Dread Valley Undead. We'll be talking about that in the review.
I was in
Uh,
Kidsville.
Yeah, that was one cool. We'll talk about that real quick.
Yes.
So we're walking down this hallway.
Come here.
Yeah. you
I'm
come
gonna
over.
take.
Yeah, come on over. Have a seat. So, this is Savannah. You've seen her a couple times before already. She's back here. Remember, you gotta talk loud so they can hear you.
Okay.
Ah! What are you doing? What is happening? You're gonna knock everything over?
I'm not.
All right. This is
No, we're all in.
cool. We're good now.
Kind of.
Anyways.
My chin's cut off, but I don't care.
So this is Savannah, as I was saying before, and she was part of the Dent Schoolhouse review. Actually, if you go back and watch that, she kicked it off for us.
Yes. She kind of tried to take over.
Yeah, she did. She tried to take my show from me right
It was my
away.
lawn. He told me to.
Don't rat me out like that. What's wrong with you?
The bubbles are coming from the sky.
But today, she did her first full haunted attraction walkthrough, made it all the way through. Big high five. Did a good job. Good job.
Yes.
We're gonna talk to her for a second. The very first time going through a haunted attraction, what did you think?
It was fun.
It's fun?
I had my jump scares. It was fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part?
I really liked the I know I'm scared of chainsaws. The chainsaw did really good. That was Stretch. Stretch was the chainsaw.
Yes,
Stretch was the
yes, he
chainsaw
was.
guy? Or- So you really liked the
My
chainsaw
favorite
guy?
part
was
was
good.
them calling her a kid's milk.
Yeah, we were walking down the hallway, and I heard some guy. He was hollering for fresh meat or need a new victim. And I said, I got this little girl here, and he said, cool, I'd love a kid's meal. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. He did a really good
I
job
should
with
have
it.
asked him if he wanted extra sauce.
You should have asked him if he wanted extra fries with that. See, she's
Yeah.
learning how to banter already. I'm gonna train her. I'm gonna get her ready to go. So she might be going with us to Ripley's tomorrow. We don't know yet. It's up in the air.
I might go because it's a bit different. It's like a laser tag.
It
We
is.
gotta fight back. You know?
And I
Fight
haven't
back
been
against
to a
the war.
Ripley's one myself since I was 16, and I've never done anything where you basically are having laser tag in a haunted attraction. Plus, we want to give a big shout out to them too. They are in the process of trying to get a brand new room open for us for tomorrow.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Just very, very cool experience with them. Had a great time here, just in general. And again, we're going to be talking with Paige tomorrow. We just kind of wanted to touch base on a few
Yes.
things. And we mainly, I'm sorry, I just pulled Trisha's hair. Mainly, we wanted to. We're getting close to 7,000 likes and followers, and it's not all us by any stretch of the imagination. It's not just stuff that we have done. It's been support from the entire haunt community
Absolutely.
in general, and we have had several people that have had really, really big impacts on us, and really big impacts on haunted honeymooners. And before we get into Page tomorrow night, and Sacrilegious Thursday coming on Thursday, and the recording stag, and all this other stuff that we got coming very soon, we wanted to stop for just a few minutes.
Give
and
a
say
shout
thank you.
out and say thank you
Yep.
guys.
I don't care if there's only 4 people that ever see this video. That's really who it was designed for more than anything.
Absolutely.
Was
The
to be able
people
to-
that are following us all the time, they're typically the ones that, we feel the need to do this shout out for.
Yep. And we just wanted to say a special thank you to them. Make sure they know how much we do love and appreciate everything that they've done for us, all the help that they've been there to support us with, and everything like that. And tomorrow, we'll be hitting up some more haunted attractions, doing our thing, We got some serious reviews that we got to start recording. I think we're actually going to try and get Stag knocked out tonight.
Yes, and I'm going
And,
to try to get some editing done tonight because holy hunt, we've got a lot.
Yeah. So
I'm going to finalize the Misma review.
My
get
bad.
all of
I've been
it.
mispronouncing that for months, and nobody said a word to me about it. It's Misma, not miasma. Miasma does not exist. That is not a real thing. It's Misma.
I always thought you were saying my.
But we're going to get that cut up, all of the editing done for you guys, and the cute little blah 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 out of blah blah blahs that I've got going on for all the haunts and stuff. We haven't forgot about that. Just because it's live doesn't mean it doesn't need its own little place.
Yeah. And I don't have to do Stag with the owner of the haunt staring directly at me the entire time.
No,
So
we
a little-
got her
a little more
interview
relaxed.
while we were there.
Yeah.
She had an opportunity. Blaine, we love Blaine.
Yeah, she's an amazing woman.
She had an opportunity to talk to us while we were there, and you know, we absolutely love being able to do that too, because we were able to talk to some of her cast members, pick her brain a little bit on how she got into this, and you'll see a lot of it in the interview. But she's an amazing woman.
Yeah, she is. She does an amazing job, and I think that's going to about wrap it up for tonight. This was really
Oh.
just.
I have one more shout out
What's
before
up?
we get off. None of this could have been possible at all. Like the entire week, any of these events, traveling, this, that, and other, without the help of her parents.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
they do a lot for
I got
us.
family way down south that's keeping our kids and driving back and forth. I've got parents living real close. My mother and father-in-law, man, they do the most. And they have done everything in their power to make sure that we can do this because they understand that we love it. And we wanted to give a shout out to everybody.
Yeah, my parents have really made some sacrifices for this stuff. And they're not even into horror.
No.
My dad has
But he's
watched.
curious.
He is. He does ask a lot of questions. My dad has watched one full episode of our Facebook page. One full episode. And the only episode that he has watched from start to finish is the fucking wrestling matches that I did commentary for.
Which
That's
she actually
it.
got invited to do more.
Yeah, I
and
did. It was-
we weren't in state anymore.
Yeah. We got actually another brand of wrestling reached out to us, and I was like, oh man, that was just fun. That's not what we do at all.
But if you couldn't tell, if you did watch it, if you can't tell, major wrestling fan.
He's really good
So.
at the game, and he always beats me.
I do.
He does.
I do.
And he's
Yeah.
super cocky every single time we play because he knows he's gonna win.
Yeah. I also beat her pants off at miniature golf today too. Beat her pants off at miniature golf today too.
I
as
wasn't
well.
that far behind you. I was 10 points behind him.
So they're called strokes, and you were 13 behind me.
I have fun.
But
No, it wasn't.
scorecard?
You said I was 14, and you said you were only 5 below par, and you said I was 15 below par.
I don't think so. I
So
think
so that's 10. I can do math. Got it.
So, but anyways, that's it. We will, and then speaking of Omaha Comic Con, that's something we might look at doing again in the future. Not
That
next
was
year.
great.
Not next year. Good God, that drive. But,
No.
but maybe in a few years, in maybe a year or so, we might look at doing that again. But until then, and for this evening, again, just wanted to say a very special thank you to several people in the haunt industry. A general thank you and shout out to everyone in the haunt industry. We can't wait to meet Mark for the first time tomorrow for the
Yeah.
Brimstone Haunt. Go
And man,
do
he's-
some haunts with him.
Mark has been on point making sure that we got to know some of the people that we need to get to know through
Mhm.
Brimstone Haunt. And it's very exciting for us that he's going
Yeah.
to be here and be able to experience Ripley's with us.
Yeah, and he was directly behind the video that we were able to do with Skinner,
Yes.
Boogeyman, and Chop Shop Charlie, not Chop
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 Shop.
Charlie, Chop Shop Charlie. And those three guys are amazing guys as well. Just awesome people.
And we might have something in the works for this Halloween season with Brimstone as well.
Yeah, we got several things in the works, a couple different haunts, honestly. It's going to be a pretty exciting haunt season. It's going to be busy as hell. We're going to be tired, literally best type of tired, because this is the best type of job
Yes, it
that anyone
is.
could ever have. And you know what? The pay sucks. It's terrible.
I am actually in the process of looking for a nice, United States outline in our green and pink, so I can start filling in all the different places that we've been involving haunted honeymooners. So we can keep tabs of exactly how far we've expanded, and you guys can keep tabs of it too, and be like, hey, if you can go all the way over here, da 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 da, you can go right here. And
I'll say that we're gonna have everybody within a
I'm just
14-hour
saying.
radius being like, you drove to Omaha, and you don't have a Mike Ross in your city, so there you go. I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, that's gonna be it for tonight. We're gonna wrap it up here. We got some other stuff we gotta get to recording tonight. A few other
A
things
lot.
we gotta do. Gotta get some sleep. Tomorrow is a pool and beach day, and then we're here going to party it up with Mark for a little while. Do at least one, maybe 2 haunts. We don't know yet. We'll see how he's feeling. And then Friday, or Thursday, excuse me, that's just a straight beach and party day. A little bit of sacrilegious Thursday on the side. Tomorrow night we'll be talking with Paige for Talking Scared after we're done with the haunts, because this shit never stops and we don't want it to stop
No.
in any way, shape, or form. It's the best kind of busy to have. And until next time, till tomorrow night, probably sometime during the day as well, we'll be seeing y'all shortly, as we always do, back here to bug you, plug up your Facebook, and just make sure that you get to see my ugly mug as much as you possibly can. Love you guys. Good night.
Bye.